This video will give you some specific advice on how to approach the writing test. Make sure that you also watch the general overview video, which gives you some great tips and preparation advice to make sure you are ready for the tests. It also covers how to log into your test as directed by your LinguaSkills Centre. Be sure to read the task carefully and consider ways to develop your answer. It might be helpful to have a pen and paper with you to plan your answer, or list your ideas before you start typing it out. You have 45 minutes to read the task and type your answer. Remember, there is a minimum word count that you need to try and get to, but there is no maximum word count for the task, so try to write as much as you can. This will give you the best chance to show your full language ability. Be careful with your typing because there is no spell check. If you have some time at the end of the test, read back through your answer again to check the spelling, spaces, full stops, and capital letters. Read the full task carefully so that you know what you need to do, what format it needs to be, and what you have to write about. Remember, the writing test is 45 minutes long, so plan your time. When there are 5 minutes left, the timer on the screen will turn red. Once you click on the writing test, you'll be asked to check the information you provided when registering. You will also be asked some additional questions if this is the first module being taken. All essential information will have a red asterisk next to it to show that it's compulsory. When all the compulsory information has been entered, click on the blue Submit button to go through to the next screen. Once you are happy, click on the orange Open button to start the test. This screen gives you an explanation of the test and what to expect. Please read this carefully. Click on the Start button in the bottom right corner of the screen to start your test. Once you have started the writing test, you will see a countdown timer at the top of the screen. This will turn red when you have 5 minutes left of the test. This is an example of the writing task. In your answer, try to cover all aspects of the task with as much detail as possible and give examples, reasons, and explanations. The task will give you some views which you may wish to consider in your answer, but you should also give your opinion and support this with your own ideas. Think about how the ideas in your answer connect together. Using a variety of grammar structures and vocabulary will also help to improve your score. You will see when you click on the area to type your answer, it will turn a pale blue colour. Along the bottom, you will also see a word count, so you can track whether you need to type more to meet the minimum word limit. Making notes might help you to plan out your ideas. When you start typing, you will also see that the options to cut and copy text appear. You can only copy and paste text that you have written yourself. The test does not allow you to paste text from outside of the answer box. Once you have highlighted the text you want, click on Copy or use the keyboard shortcut to copy it. When you have copied the text, the Paste box appears, allowing you to paste it to where you now want it to be. Again, you could also use the keyboard shortcut for Paste. If you click on the End Test in the top right corner by accident, you can go back into the test if you still have time left. Just click on the Cancel button that appears below to go back and carry on writing. This is only possible in the writing test. When you want to finally end the test, click on the End Test again, but this time click on the OK button. To exit the test, please click on the blue Close button. We hope this advice really helps you with your writing test. Remember to watch the other videos in the series, which give you some specific tips on listening and reading, as well as speaking. And be sure to watch the general test overview, which gives you more advice and tips.